quite, because today was moving day. It was the day that I moved into my new house. I had moved from 2 cities away, trying to get a fresh start and see the world differently. And maybe things will be different here, or they would have been different here. I don't sleep very well anymore, I'm nervous, but everything changed when I moved into this house. And it changed slowly, and at first I didn't even notice the changes. Because the house I moved into wasn't a large house, and the first weekend I was there, it was my day of moving boxes in. And when you first move in, you don't get a chance to see the world around you because you're too busy moving boxes and putting this box where this goes and where this goes. So it was like a week before I really got the opportunity to look at my new surroundings. And it was a neighborhood like a lot of neighborhoods, newer houses, older houses. And in my backyard, across this little stretch of yard that I had with a tree in the back, there was an alley. And the lot across from my house, across the alley, with the remains of a home. Part of a wall was left, the chimney was still standing. And you could see where people had come and spray painted different things on it. I was here and Tony loves Sally. Just as some proof to the rest of the world that somebody was here and somebody made a statement. So it didn't seem any different. But I was noticing things. I was very comfortable in that backyard. I could go and I could sit in my lounge chair, and I could look across the lot, and I could see the tall grass moving, because no one had mowed it for years. And it's funny, because the grass, it almost looked like something was running through it. And every once in a while, you would see leaves and little animals and grasshoppers jump and scatter out of the way. So I started, of all things, taking naps in my backyard, because I found that this was a place where I could sleep, and it was a wonderful sleep. I could close my eyes, and I could hear the sounds coming from across the alley, from the lot, and it changed from those little everyday sounds of crickets and wind to almost laughter. That's exactly what it was. When I fell asleep, I could hear the laughter of little children coming from across the alley. And it was wonderful. My dreams were wonderful. My sleep was wonderful. And then after a while, I noticed, after a couple of weeks of this, that when I woke up, that even though I was woke, these sounds, this laughter was still there in my waking hours. And it made my day, it made my life. So I spent all of my free time in that backyard, just watching the lot on the other side, watching the grasses blow back and forth and little animals being chased and running around. I became aware that it was indeed these children. I couldn't see them, but you see, I knew they were there because I could feel them. And every day I felt them, and even at times I felt like they were just on the other side of that alley, just at the edge of their lot, wanting to come across. It's like a barrier, and they couldn't. And they would move back away and start to play in the grasses again. But I need to tell you, I wanted them to come across that alley as much as they wanted to. I wanted them here. I wanted that laughter and that joy and that special feeling I got as close to me as possible. But I loved what I had. And I loved the way it went. And that's the way it went through the summer.